How's everybody doing today? Here we have a 2019 Chevy Cruz hatchback. I think it's the first one of these I've ever seen. RS. So first thing, to pop the hood, you have to pull the lever twice. There's no catch release out here. You just have to pull the lever twice and that pops the hood. Okay, we have a PO201 cylinder 1 injector control circuit, PO300 misfire, and a P1101 intake airflow system performance. I'm wondering if that one could be caused by that one. But for the number 1 injector, I'm just going to unhook right here and ohm out these injectors. So I'm just going to find here, got a tan and a tan with white stripe. Ohm that out. And we have an open circuit on injector 1. Let's see, injector 2 color. Looks like a blue. And blue with a gray stripe. That'll be them two there. Just doing another one to compare it to what it should be. 2.5 ohms. Yes, 2.5. Let's do one more. Let's go with green and green with a blue stripe. .5 ohms, so apparently that is the correct amount of resistance it should have. Number 1 is open circuit, so I'm going to look into that other code, but I think that it can be caused by, the misfire and everything. All right, so I'm going to call it number 1 injector. I am going to ohm out the harness real quick to make sure there's not a open in the harness, but I'm gonna fix this code and that'll fix that code, and a misfire is going to throw off the vacuum of the engine, so I'm hoping it'll fix that code. And Toyotas and Hondas will throw this code and turn on the traction control light with a misfire or something, engine code. So I'm thinking that that's going to be the same on this. So I'm just going after this one code here and recheck. But let me just do a continuity test on this harness real quick. .2 ohms. So yeah, our wiring is good. Our wiring harness is good. So we're calling it an injector and recheck for the other codes. All right, I got the fuel injector in. That's the part number. Made in Italy. I'm just gonna ohm it out here. Make sure we're putting in a good one. .7 ohms. Good deal. Alright, first I'm just going to crack this fuel line. Let the pressure off of there, 17 millimeter. Little 10 millimeter back here. Good morning. Wow. Very surprised that didn't have a lot of pressure. Had like 2 or 3 drops come out. Okay, now we're gonna disconnect our coils with the Lyle electrical connector disconnect pliers. So are you gonna go have some fun at Yellowstone? Are you going by yourself? Sounds like an adventure. Yeah. Better do it while you're young. Get older and get too many crazy responsibilities, and then it's like you can't do nothing. Well, you can, I guess, but a lot easier to do when you're younger. So I think it'll be a good experience, and you'll just get out there and conquer the world. Have fun. Meet new people. Huh? Yeah, I understand. We like having you around. We'll miss you, but I'm happy for you. Take our coils out. I always like to look down in there on any coil I pull out, make sure there ain't no carbon tracking.
Now, cylinder 1 was the misfire from the bad injector.
Unplug our pressure sensor. Now, I have never taken one of these fuel rails out yet. But it looks like you got 4 tins down in here. 4 tins up here. And that looks like the rail, you know, you got 2 little bolts that go down into the injector. So I probably don't want to pull out the other 3 injectors, so I'm going to unbolt them from here and leave number 1 connected to the fuel rail so it'll pull up out there easier. I'm going to unplug these 3 injectors. That looks like a 5 Allen wrench, like an H5 maybe. Maybe a 4. Let's try a 4. Yeah, it is a 4. Just show you what I'm taking out of there. I'm taking these 3, number 2, 4, number number 2, 3, and 4 out here because I want to leave the injectors down in there. And then I'm leaving number 1 connected up where it can help me pull the injector out. I'm gonna squirt a little WD down around that first cylinder. It really came right up out of there. Just stuck that flat bar underneath over here, got that injector broke loose, and the other 3 come right up out of there. Here's my bad injector. Quite a bit of gas did go down in that number 1 cylinder. If your O-rings stayed in your injector rail, take them out and put them back on the injector. Tap it down in there a little bit. Take our old injector off here. Put our fuel rail back down on there. Put all our little H4s back down in there. Alright, I just got back from my son's school award program. Let's get this thing finished up. Tighten up our fuel line. Plug our sensor back in. Put our coils back in. Where did that go? Fuel line. All right. Let's hear it start up. All right, sounds good and smooth. That cold air intake sounded pretty funky. All right, I'm gonna reset the codes and go drive it. All right, no codes present. The only code that I'm even slightly worried about coming back is intake air flow something or another, because it does have a cold air intake on it, aftermarket. So we'll just have to see on that. All right, I'm gonna take it on a good test drive and see what happens. It's running good, misfire's gone. All right, just getting back from my test drive. Still no check engine light or codes. I'm going to call this one good and recommend left and right front wheel bearings. I did not drive it before. I just pulled it in the shop due to the dead misfire and the flashing check engine light. And I will also note about the P201 and the cold air intake if that code comes back. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I did a video of the Buick. There's the Jaguar I bought. Got to put an engine in that, and then starter and brake lines on that. Just as soon as I ended the video. P1101 intake airflow system performance pops back up. So now I got to figure that out. Okay, spoke with the service advisor for this P1101. We're just going to inform the customer and let them decide what they want to do. But the vehicle is running good. There is no check engine light yet. Will it set for this code? I assume it will, but it don't say mill requested or anything. Alright, that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.